Flipper time, flipper tea time. Hi, flippers and flippettes. This is your girl, Flipper T. That's me. Today, y'all, I got me a seafood boil. It's not a humongous one, but it's a seafood boil. And I made me some sauce to go with it. I got some butter, some onion, some lemon, just some different things in my bowl to eat with my seafood. I got some crab legs. I got some king. I got something. Oh, I need to do a thumbnail. I got some shrimp. I got some potatoes. I got crab legs. Come do a thumbnail. Just go ahead and say that. Turn that off and then take a picture. We're going to start that over there. And then just take a photo. Flipper time, flipper time, flipper tea time. Hey, flippers and flippettes. This is your girl, Flipper T. That's me. Today I have a seafood boil. It's not a humongous one, but I do have some king crab. I think that's what this called. I have some clusters. I have some shrimp, some corn, some potatoes, and just the sauce that I made up. Anyway, I'm going to step into something a little more comfortable and get it in. Be right back. Okay, let me see. I don't know what to eat first. This thing is huge. Maybe I'll eat this. He's so big, I can't even break him with these fillers. I'm going to be working on this, so I might not be able to talk a whole lot. I got to focus on breaking this stuff open. It's big. It tastes okay, I suppose. Ouch. Let's see if I can cut this open. See if I can use my scissors and cut it open. This, I guess, is one of those things you eat where you can't do a whole lot of talking. You have me a paper towel? Right? It's good. It ain't a whole lot, but it's good. It's real good. A little bit, the sauce is a little bit spicy. That seasoning that's on the seafood, a little bit spicy, not too much. I think it's supposed to be lemon pepper seasoning flavoring. I taste more pepper than lemon. That's my daughter in the background, y'all, making noise. Packing up something. Some lunch or something.
This cake for Kaylina. I should put the baby in here, please.
Don't let her eat it. What is this work? Might be too much work. I don't think I want to eat that thing. That. Eat something smaller. Ooh. Less time consuming. I don't want this big thing. You can have it. You can have it. Just want to show her? You taking that to show her?
Yes, man. What is Moses?
Oh, you went today?
No. Where are my keys?
Probably over there. It's like I don't have a lot of meat on these things, or they good, but be careful. Good, but time consuming. Have to work on these. Anyway, flippers and flippettes. What did I leave off with ReeRer? I think ReeRer was 13. And 13 and had lost some weight. And she was feeling herself. And like I said, that's what the boys feeling. ReeRer was trying to be grown. She had never had anybody pay attention to her like that before. And of course she was a little kid, but it's some work. So ReeRer turned 13 and kind of got fast. It was hot in the ass. And instead of playing in the streets with the other kids in the neighborhood, ReeRer was trying to get her the boyfriend. She was busy. Ooh, why is this so hard to open? I don't know nothing about. Excuse me. What's going on here? So anyway, when ReeRer, I'm tired of it. I ain't gonna be able to work with this one. Suck it. Suck it or pull it. There. Suck it or break it. Yeah, so ReeRer had met her first little boy at 13. And instead of playing with the other little kids in the neighborhood, she was spending time at her boyfriend's house. Doing things she shouldn't have been doing. She was they had a program for the little kids at the school. It was a way to help the kids, you know, earn some money. You had to be 13. So she asked her mother to sign up for the program at the school. It was like you was 13, but you helped the teachers with the summer program, and you got paid minimum wage. It was something new they was introducing to the kids. Ooh, I'm losing my beat. So ReeRer was part of that. Her mother signed her up. So she was able to work with the summer program. She didn't work but a few hours a day. But it gave like the low income kids a kind of like a summer job for the low income kids. You just had to be 13. It was like 13 through 17, and you help out at the elementary school over the summer. So ReeRer did that, and that's where she met her boyfriend. She was 13 going on 14 at the time. Her boyfriend was 13, but she was excited. The little boy was paying attention to her. He was, you know, hormones out of whack for him and her. He was just noticing things about himself, and she was, you know, feeling herself out. Instead of playing, they kissing and going on behind the school. The shrimp is real good. The potatoes are good. Anyway, when we was turning 14, she had a state ID, like a little state ID that you can get for your kids. So when they work the summer programs, they'll be able to cash their check and stuff like that. So she had her little ID and lost a little weight. Had a little money in her pocket. She thought she was the stuff. Had the little boyfriend. Her mother was at work all day, so she pretty much, days she didn't work at the school, she kind of did what she wanted to do. So she was catching a city bus. Going to the boyfriend house, y'all. Catching the city bus, going to the boyfriend house. It was at the boyfriend house when she discovered sex. 14 years old. Giving it up on the basement floor. Seems like these little kids had time to do what they want to do, what they want to do, when they want to do it. I don't think she knew anything about birth control or what it meant to be with somebody in that way. But she heard about it from her big sister. So she was anxious to try it out. And she found the person to roll with her, as you would say. Her little boyfriend. They were discovering each other. So she would catch the bus every chance she gets. The city bus by herself on the other side of town. She was a little girl, 14 years old. She might not have looked 14. She always looked older than what she really was. Maybe that's why no one ever questioned her. Traveling alone. She didn't end up pregnant, but she never protected herself. She just happened to not be as fertile as some, you know. Some people smell the thing and be pregnant. Lucky for ReeRer, she was not one of those little girls that got pregnant every time she looked at it, because that was just the beginning with the first boyfriend. Little ReeRer became a hoe. Not literally, but pretty much just what she was. That's how everybody saw her. So she kind of got treated as one. And she did nothing to clear it up. I don't know if she thought she didn't deserve better. She was a little kid. In a grown-up world, searching for something that she was missing. And she was searching in all the wrong places. She went on to meet boy after boy. And every time she did, she thought these little boys was just the ones for her. Just in love. Every time she get with a little boy, she was in love. So she was giving up the goods. Because in her head, she was in love. But the little boys looking at her like she just stupid. Like she just easy. If you want to be with somebody, call up ReeRer. Call ReeRer. She was giving it up. So finally, she met one guy, and for some reason, she just knew he was the one. For some reason, he was different than all the rest. Anyway, She met him the summer she turned 16. She met him at the skating rink. She was hanging out with her girlfriends, with her friends, and he was hanging with his boys, and they kind of fell into each other skating. I love lemons, y'all. I will win a lemon challenge. So they fell into each other while skating. Ended up spending the rest of the night leaning on each other, helping each other on the wall, trying to hold each other up skating. After that night, they was glued at the hip. They was glued at the hip. ReeRer knew she had met the one. He felt like he had met the one. And they hit it off really well. You would think it would just been teenage love. But I don't think ReeRer ever see it that way. Excuse me. Well, that's going to be it for today. I'm about stuffed, so I cannot eat all this. Nor will I try. This sauce is good. It's like it's in a lemon pepper, but don't worry, flippers and flippettes. I'll finish telling you about little ReeRer's hot ass next time I come back on. Flippers, flippettes, flip on.